Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to another Mobile Legends video, where today we're taking a look at the brand new hero, a new tank hero, Bellerick. It was a free hero, interesting way to get it though. You had to, quote, nurture him by giving him pollen for doing daily quests and from requesting from your friends. So yeah, right now I'm going to showcase his abilities and take just a general equipment set from hot builds, because like I mean I have no clue what to do with him, so yeah, I don't know. Anyways, let's get right into this. Let's get into the abilities of Bellerick. Alright, so in a custom game with my friends, so we can test this out, Bellerick, first and foremost, is a regen / poke tank, which he does pretty well. His first ability, he casts these vines towards a specified area. Here I am just talking to my friend that helped me with this. This is so unprofessional. Anyways, his first ability, he casts vines along the ground into a certain specific point. The vines will do a certain amount of damage when they hit the point, and they will also slow the target by 40%. Yeah, as you can see, I'm pretty sure I used it. I slapped some vines toward him, like right there. We should also talk about his passive, I suppose. Every time that Bellerick is, first blood, yee. Every time Bellerick gets, not hit, but every time he takes 200 damage, he does, like, his Flower of Life attacks in the direction of an enemy unit, dealing 25 points of magic damage, and 2% of his max HP as extra damage, I suppose. So basically, later game, oh yeah, the HP buff of equipment items are increased by 20% as well for his passive. So basically, he's gonna get 20% more HP for any HP buffing items. So it makes him more tanky. And anyways, since you have more HP, a later game Bellerick is actually going to be better because people will start hitting you for more and more. And for every 200 damage that hits him, he shoots out like the little laser beam that you've probably seen a couple of times. Yeah, like that, the little green laser beam coming out of the top of his head. He shoots those, and so he can start shooting a ton of them later game. And yeah, it works pretty well. It can do a surprising amount of damage, especially to groups of people that are all lined up for you. Yes, especially since he's a tank and he'll be out there anyway. It's a pretty nice damage tool. Other than that, though, his damage is kind of mediocre. Yeah, obviously he's mostly based around poke, which would be his vine move. And yeah, his second ability, he sacrifices HP, so his HP will come down a little bit, and he gets 40% movement speed, and it strengthens his next basic attack, which does extra physical damage, and it also heals him for a amount of HP depending on the HP lost, and enemy targets are also immobilized. So it's a good crowd control tool for someone running away. You gain movement speed, you can get up there, immobilize them, gain some health back. So yeah, it's just pretty nice skill overall. And that right there was his ultimate that I just used, and lots of vines for some little monsters. But Bellerick's such a cool dude. He just wants to help people, you know. He doesn't want to hurt anyone, but everyone's just bashing Bellerick in the face all the time, you know. Anyways, his ultimate is that he recovers 10% HP. Let's skip this. And yeah, so he regains 10% HP, and he creates that area around him that I showed like a minute ago or something. And basically, any of your allies that are in that, a portion of the damage in this zone right here, a portion of the damage that any of your allies take will go to Bellerick. He will take damage for the team, and for damage, he will receive less damage. He'll receive either 30 or 40% less damage. So basically, he takes damage that's being directed at his teammates, and he mitigates it. He mitigates some of it. And God, bro, I gotta stop being unprofessional, man. You guys aren't supposed to see behind the scenes. Like, I'm trying to make a guide video, kind of, sort of. First impressions video, I guess. Gosh, I'm not supposed to show this stuff. But yeah, you basically, if there's a bunch of enemies everywhere, you pop this in a team fight, you'll be taking reduced damage. Your allies will be taking reduced damage. Obviously, it didn't say Vexana there, but it did make her take reduced damage. And the damage that's directed at you, and also the damage that is from your allies, will also all target the laser from his Flower of Life. So yeah, he'll just be spitting out lasers like a machine gun. It's pretty crazy. That's all of his abilities. I don't think I forgot anything. Without further ado, let's get into the first game that I played with him. That's also something that I want to share. Hopefully this helped you guys learn a little bit about what to do with him. Basically, poke early game, and then later game you want to just go into team fights, use your ult, and support your teammates. Yeah, let's get right into the game. They're freaking adorable, man. Anyways, here's the equipment set that I used that was recommended to me. And I mean, it just seems decent. The first item is to help with his damage a little bit. It also gives him more HP. Second item is to make him swifty so that he can move around the map decently. Third item is to give shield, bunch of HP. The fourth item is like blade plate or something, which will the enemies will take some of the damage that they give to I need to re-say that. Okay, any damage that Bellerick receives from enemies while he has this blade plate will give them 25% of the damage that they did to him. There we go. That's much better. Yeah, so it just increases the damage you can do from taking damage, which is kind of the point of him, I guess, because of his Flower of Life. That you know, just little thing poking out on his head. It's pretty cute. The blade plate, I don't even know if that's the right name, but whatever. It'll make them take even more damage. It'll make them take damage that they're dealing, and then they'll also be continually getting shot by this flower laser. So, yeah, it's pretty freaking good. Let's speed up this little area, because, you know, pretty boring stuff. You'll basically just see me using these vines to poke, and, yeah, obviously, as it's my first game, I didn't really know what to do, but you know that's just how first games go with new heroes. And as for the other two items that Bellerick has, the first one I believe increases magic damage. It has a unique passive that also does something to increase magic damage, and it just gives him more survivability, like magic resistance and HP. And the last item is just a very good tank item, gives more HP, magic resistance, and obviously, it's immortality, dude. You come back to life after you die. As you just saw, we almost pulled off this really low-level gank, so it seems like that Bellerick might, might be able to do stuff as far as like early ganks. And both me and my friend are just so close to dying right there, like holy moly. Jeez, not this again. But yeah, we're so close to dying, but we managed to get away. But I feel like Bellerick does have potential to be an early game ganker, as well as just early game control with his ult and Flower of Life. But yeah, I feel because, well, one, he gets extra HP from just the very starting items, like the green gem that gives HP. So from his first item, he gets extra HP, like aside from just, you know, the normal HP boost that the item gives because of his passive. There we go. There's my friend pulling off a pretty nice kill, shooting those little bunny balls and killing the Mia. That sounds very, very strange. Anyways, we're kind of now in danger. The Saber comes and just dunks on a Chang'e, and I try and do stuff. I try and ult, but I was way too late to do much. They were so low, man. They were standing right in a line, and as you can see, my flower was just shooting them like pew pew pew. It's the sound that flower makes. Yeah. Honestly, I think the Jawhead's a little bit broken. There we go, got my first item, so a little more magic damage, more HP. All good, all good. Dude, freaking Jawhead, dude. I freaking hate Jawhead. He does so much damage with his, like, compression. With his compression passive. Just, like, even at level 1 and 2, he just has to have his smart rockets, and he does so much damage. Which makes him just ridiculously good at ganks. Jawhead, so close to dead. He falls off a little bit really late game, but even in mid game, he's just super good at what he does, and he can get ahead really quickly if the Jawhead player's good. Just hate Jawhead. The one thing that is interesting about Bellerick is that I don't have any, like, continual regen, which is something that I would kind of like on a character that's kind of based on just stepping in there and taking all the hits, you know? Like, I mean, that's kind of what most tanks are doing, but Bellerick more so because of his ult, so he can take the hits of his allies as well. He doesn't have any continuous regen. I asked about the helmet, the green helmet, or no, the golden helmet with the green background that heals a ton. Well, to be more specific, it gives you like a pretty much a constant regen ability buff. It's just tons of healing. But my friend told me that it's not actually that good of an item, so I'm like, you know what? Okay, man, I'll believe in you. And I won't take that regen, so I gotta go back home every time I want to regen. Yeah, for a regen, tank, I don't really feel like Bellerick does regen that much. He has his little bursts with his second ability, but the thing is with the second ability is that he loses health to use it. So, yeah, he'll lower his health, and then he has to hit something to gain back health. And then even then, it's not really that much. Here we run into an issue. I use my ult, try and take some hits for our Nana, but it doesn't really work. And I died. Yeah, I died. Okay, enough of that. But yeah, I feel like that Bellerick is gonna be weird to use. He seems like just something that'll come in practice, because you really need to know when you want to use your ult and when to go in, because if you go in at the wrong time, you're freaking screwed. Like, his abilities are simple in concept, but the timing for them is really, you know what, I just died again, feels bad. No, but for real, his the timing for his, mostly just his ult, it feels very difficult. Because if you're not careful, then you're just going to get absolutely demolished. As you can see, though, the flower lasers really did work there. They shredded people. I mean, like, they don't shred, as in, like, you know, like the usual meaning of shred, like a, what do you call it, like a marksman just shooting you in the face. But they really chip down quite a lot, and they can really help, kill a bunch of people. Apparently their saber wasn't paying attention. Dope. I like Bellerick's sprite, honestly. Also, I don't know, but I believe that he's actually like kind of from like the same universe, the same story as Grok. Let's not mention that sound I just made there. But it seems like he's from like the same story as Grok, kind of, because in his lore it does mention the Ancient Ones again. Which is a line that Grok kind of says. He's like, do you know the Ancient Ones? So, yeah, there's a little bit of lore there, and it kind of makes sense. I mean, like, Bellerick's kind of like a bug tree thing, it seems like, and, you know, Grok's he's a rock. Yeah, dude, he's a rock, indeed. Here we are, kind of getting dunked on. It's kind of weird, because, like, I feel like I can't really, like, just go in there and full tank. I kind of have to just, like, skirt around and yeet behind my team whenever it's, my time to shine is up. I don't know. It's a little bit of a weird feeling playing Bellerick, although, I mean, I can't be blamed. It's only my first game. Perhaps instead of going for boots and the more damaging item at the beginning of the game, I should just go full tank. I mean, I don't know. I kind of like the damage, but full tank might be how he's most effective. I'm not quite sure. I like damage, to be honest. I don't really know if I'm going to play Bellerick too much. He seems cool, but he seems more of just tank, you know? Not one of the more offensive tanks, which is kind of what I like. I'm much more of an offensive guy. Looks like this Mia came and tried to do some stuff with us, but we wrecked her. A bunch of, you know, bunny balls floating around. That's what Chang'e does. Chang'e Yi. I need to stop. Anyways, probably activate my ult right here. A lot of the time I think I actually clicked my ult and it didn't actually do much, which kind of sucks. I wish that, like, if your little lasers shot people, that, like, they would regen you. That would be really cool, and I think it would make Bellerick really good. Because right now he seems good, but nothing, like, spectacular. Just my opinion, though. There's my friend trying to get some more stacks, some more magic stacks. I'm gonna shoot some vines across the floor, be cool and all. Check the stats like I always do. I do that compulsively. I check the stats way too much in these games, and it just leads me to worry a lot, because everyone always has more gold than I do. I mean, like, there's a couple of recordings. I think one of them I'll post pretty soon on one of the other newer heroes, but I rewatched the recording, and I checked the freaking stats so often. Like, it was freaking unbelievable. I'm like, why am I checking the stats so much? Just focus on the gameplay, man. As you can see, I just did it twice in a row. Like, who needs to check the stats twice in a row? Me, that's who, for some unknown reason, even to myself. Let's go. I think our Freya gets wrecked, but our Chang'e is coming to help. So I do not die, I don't think. I hope not. Do we get the Jawhead? Yeah, we got the Jawhead. Bunny balls for the win, boy. Alright, went back to base, and that sentence was terrible. I went back to base, and now I have awakened from my eternal slumber to go wreck some peoples. Bellerick, I feel like if there's no enemy Bellerick, and you're kind of ahead, and you just have a ton of HP, I feel like he's gonna be really dominant in team fights, though. Not like getting all the kills, but just being like some of the most helpful. There's my proudest moment, my double kill. Yeah, and I have a ton of assists, as you can see. No, but I feel like in team fights, he's definitely going to be a beast, because you can just go in and you'll just soak up so much damage that obviously, unless the enemy team is super fed, like if you're on equal terms, then you're kind of going to dominate, because you're going to take less damage, your team's going to take less damage, you're going to be doing more damage because they're all hurting you, and you're activating your flower, and yeah, I feel like it can just snowball some team fights. In theory, although I really don't know, because obviously I haven't played this hero enough. I think that he has a pretty good kit. He has good crowd control. He has decent poke. He's a very good just tank, you know, tanks for his teammates. He's lacking a bit in damage. I feel like he could do with a little bit more damage. He just doesn't get it done. His second skill, I don't know, it doesn't really fit too well in my opinion. As you can see here, here's this, and look at those lasers just dominating those people. That is so much damage. Of course, I didn't get any of the kills, but you know, whatever. And yeah, I don't really know. Bellerick is he can be pretty fun once you get higher level, but if you're getting steamrolled, like I've gotten in a couple of games since I played this one, then it kind of sucks. That was an awesome prediction vine, by the way. Pretty dank. He is also a hero that does not have to worry too much about Jawhead, which I like, because as I've expressed earlier, I freaking hate Jawhead. Although I do have to admit, him getting turned into a cat is pretty comical. Anyways, this is basically it. Yep, Saber came back. Saber has some weird stuff with his ult, honestly, and like just dying in his ult. It's really weird. We won. I don't really feel like I wasn't the deciding factor in that fight, but the war, the battle, I don't know. But I do feel like I did pretty decent. First battle and I got a gold, so definitely not bad. Anyways, that's about it. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the video. Pretty short, but I feel like it's a good amount of length. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. Hopefully it helped you with Bellerick if you're wanting to play anyone that plays the game, and hopefully just anyone that doesn't even play the game still enjoy the video. If you did, remember to smack the like button down below and subscribe. And that is all for today. I shall see you all in the next video. Firelong, out.